This Japanese garden was planted by my daughter Jennifer and I, but with trees grown at Fourth Corner Nursery.
And these are Japanese maples that we collected here and there, from here to Seattle to Eastern Washington, knocking on people's doors who had Japanese maple trees that were fruiting and allowed me to pick. It's always the early morning transmitted light through the leaves.
This is our old cabin site, and right now we have a lot of Japanese maple seedlings coming up at the site.
Whoa.
This rhododendron here is one of the very first that we planted on the place. As you can see, it is showing signs of age after 50 years. This was Bowbells.
It did really well here.
This is a later rhododendron that we put in at the beginning with our landscape around the cabin. The yellows tend to bloom earlier than the pinks, and the purples are the last. This was originally a pasture where we kept our goats and our horse.
And where you're standing was a pig pen.
Yes, and where I'm standing was the pig pen.
Some of the best soil.
And we also had a chicken coop here.
Yes.
Before
yes.
the pig pen.
Yes.
And my daughter and I converted this into a garden. A lot of the plants came from Big Rock Garden, where I was working at the time as part of my salary.
Yes, and I wanted to comment that the trees are twice as tall now as they were, so we had a lot more sun in here. We were actually growing potatoes.
And this big, lovely tree was a seedling when we put it in. It's a Japanese maple called the Syria.